something a little less unexpected at number 2.
5, 4...
As our countdown continues with a children's classic.
2, 1... Thunderbirds are go.
This fab Super Marionation series, co-created by husband and wife team Jerry and Sylvia Anderson, flew onto our screens in 1965.
We were a group of people trying to make this into a big Hollywood movie. We had to have additional things because puppets don't have a personality to start with at all. So the music was very, very important.
Well, Brains, your phenomenal mind made all this possible. Now you're going to see it in operation.
As far as the march was concerned, we decided on that very early on, but with a very limited budget.
The job of scoring the Thunderbirds music fell to series composer Barry Gray, who created a huge military sound using a 30-piece orchestra.
I think our father was aware that Thunderbirds was something really special.
It gave him an opportunity to really get his teeth into something that he understood and loved.
International rescue from Thunderbird 1. ETA, London Airport, now 41 minutes.
He was in the studio till 1 or 2 in the morning and back in there again at 5 or 6, and that wouldn't be exaggerating.
No, not at all. He was completely involved in it.
It's a wonderfully powerful theme, and it stays in people's minds.
International rescue, can you hear us? Are you receiving our message?
FAB standing by.
Although the series ended in 1966, Thunderbirds was brought back to life in 2015.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Relaunching its famous call to arms to a whole new generation.
We're obviously thrilled that they've retained some of that original theme and kept the flavour there.
We're very proud of our father and that he created such wonderful music that people have gone on loving.
I'll never, ever be any more proud of anything I've done or been involved in. And when I hear that music, I just think to myself, 50 years later it works, doesn't it?
Time for our own countdown now. We've marched our way through the sounds of 19 classic ITV titles. But after 60 years, what is the most memorable theme tune in our exclusive ITV poll? Well, it comes from one of the longest-running comedy shows on British television and stars a comedian who once had a #1 hit of his own with a song about a milkman. Shake a leg, Benny.
If anyone says Benny Hill Show, I think of The Big Chase. Every single week, there was the girls chasing Benny and the music.
You're up. Run for your life!
It all started with a piece originally performed by American sax legend Boots Randolph. Released as a single in America in 1963, the piece was inspired by the sax solo in the Coasters hit Yakety Yak.
Bring in the dog and put out the cat. Yakety yak!
Don't talk back.
But it wasn't until Benny Hill brought his show to Thames Television in 1969 that Yakety Sax was heard by Britain's masses. And that's when Rochdale-born session musician Peter Hughes landed the job that would make him part of TV history.
I was lucky enough being offered the job of playing the Benny Hill music. And this is the very saxophone that I played on every Benny Hill show. We recorded that every time we had a session. They wanted it to be fresh each time we played it. It was quite a hard blow You know, the lip got a bit tired doing it and all that. And Benny used to say, with a sort of joke in his voice, I think we should play that again, don't you?
And there was one particular sketch which the tune seemed made for.
The yakety sax was perfect for the running sequences, but there's always a misconception on this because Benny never chased anybody. It was always the girls in the cast chasing after Benny. We used to do the running sequences very, very slowly, and then they would be speeded up in time to the music of yakety sax. Hilarious, but very hard work at the same time.
As comedy taste changed, the Benny Hill Show eventually ran out of steam in 1989. But its famous closing theme has clearly still got a place in the nation's hearts and heads.
Benny, at the end of the day, said, if I can make people laugh, then my job's done. And when I hear this tune, it does bring a smile to my face, and I think back to all the very happy memories.
So let's leave the last word, or make that note, to the man who played what's been voted ITV's favourite theme tune. Take it away, Peter.
If we hadn't have done that bit of music, the show wouldn't have been as popular, without a doubt. I am thrilled to have been part of that show.
The X Factor auditions continue Saturday at 8 with the first boot camp Sunday at 7. Who will be our next global star? Next, it's the final part of The Nick as Brighton's police come to the aid of a missing toddler. Meanwhile, over on ITV2 next tonight, Jerry Springer's on the panel as we snoop in celebs' plush pads. It's Through the Keyhole.
Nationwide, proud supporters of real life.
I'm a bit concerned about the wedding. Is she regretting her decision?
Your reception will be in the Great Hall if it's the last thing I do.
Heaven forfend we lowly folk should do anything to contradict the Blessed Lady Mary.
What's Granny done wrong?
We're going to have a fight about the running of the hospital. She began it by concealing the facts.
Oh dear.
So the battle lines are drawn, and now we must fight it out.
On guard.
The new series of Downton Abbey starts Sunday at 9 on ITV. Come on into autumn on ITV.
Now, hang on a minute.
Watch exclusive previews before the series starts by searching ITV First Look.
Coming up in an hour, we've the UEFA Champions League highlights. Catch up on all the games free here on ITV. Now, with strong language, adult themes and scenes some viewers may find distressing, it's the final look at the real-life investigations of Brighton's police force. Here's The Nick.